Oh shit, are we streaming? I think we've been streaming for like a couple of minutes and I didn't even realize. My bad, y'all. What's up? You probably just heard me marking out the unboxings for tonight. Holy shit, that just scared the fuck out of me. That could have been weird. You could have heard me you could have heard me doing some weird shit. Talking to myself. Was I talking to myself? Oh god, that just that could have been so fucking cringe. Oh, what's up everybody? I guess we're streaming. Holy fuck. We heard it all, bro. Oh my god, what was I saying or doing? Was I doing anything weird? Can y'all let me know? Holy shit. Oh. Now you probably just heard me marking out the addresses on a couple of these things. I was going to check a couple more things before I actually went live. All right. Well, we're really running and gunning tonight. I think me going live before I realized I was even live. Holy shit. It's like fucking 4 minutes I've been live. My apologies, y'all. Well, shouts out to everybody for showing up for a couple of minutes of just quiet ass fucking live streaming. I have to open up the show how I usually open up the show with the national anthem. So give me a second to find the national anthem here. And then we'll actually get started. Oh, there he is. No. Nice try. Alright, dismiss.
Oh, yeah.
Ultra. This is where I think he's singing about. There he is, this goober.
You know how you gotta do it? Check your tones.
With a bazooka.
And you gotta do your hand like that too.
That's how they do it.
All right, here we go. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail from the twilight's last beaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars brought peace to the night. Some about bombs, but fuck. Ramparts we hail, bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that the flag was still there. I'm doing good, ain't I? There. Yeah. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free? Gotta give it a second for the audience to pop a little bit, let it sizzle. And the home of my boy Dave. How did I do? Was that almost there?
All right, y'all. What's up? Let me see if I can. We are really running and gunning tonight. I'm trying to put the chat doc in a spot where it will. No, can you do it like that? Come on. Come on, squeeze in. No, not on top. Go side to side. There you go. That's what I want. Oh, we're in subscribers only mode? Oh, I'm always in subscribers only mode. What am I talking about? All right, what's up, everybody? I'm here. I really look how pink I am. The lighting ain't even right. Hold on, let me fix the lighting. God damn. Fix the lighting just a little bit. It's a little better. It's a little better. That's about the best we're gonna do. Fuck it. Looking a little pink, a little purple. That's okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Humble Among Broadcast System number 146. I was streaming for a good 2 or 3 minutes. How was work today? It was work. Yeah, man. It's really, it's really getting hectic trying to get everything done before the gathering. We're going to be talking a lot of gathering shit on this stream. Yeah. I guess we'll just jump into it because I got so much shit to talk about. This note list has gotten crazy. All right, first of all, thank you everybody out there for 6,200 subscribers. We are over 6,200 subscribers. That's you out there watching. Thank you so much. We're working towards 7,000, and really the goal is 10,000 at this point. That's the next real big milestone. So yeah, thank you for subscribing. If you have not hit the subscribe gimmick, hit the subscribe gimmick, hit the bell gimmick next to it so you can get notified when we drop something or go live, or not, because the algorithm doesn't necessarily favor me all the time. So I was on I want to plug the Thuggalo show. I was on Thuggalo show last Friday. We broke down the timeline a lot of bit. I think for like 2.5 hours that we were on there. I was on the whole show, I believe, pretty much. Yeah, I basically opened the show. I was on the whole show. Go check that out if you want some bonus Humble Among content. Also, if you want some bonus Humble Among content, not on this channel, go check out the Twitch stream I did on Saturday, early morning into afternoon. We watched a little bit of wrestling, a very special presentation that didn't get me copyright stricken. Thank goodness. I'm going to try to download that stream and upload it for the alienated, for y'all that didn't see it. If you didn't see it, you missed out. Unless you're the alienated, one of you green motherfuckers in there, then I'm probably going to drop that shit. Let's see. All right, I think we're gonna just get right into the unboxing shit. Let's see. If you want to send us something to the P.O. Box, that's the address. I did get something sent to the P.O. Box, and I think we're gonna start with that. I got something sent to me from did I show? Oh, I almost showed some shit. Almost showed some very confidential shit. This is from Spain. So before I show, oh shit, thank you LHRPG. Emily is in the shower / cooking and or baking things. Where's Emily? I'm baking chicken and mac and cheese for dinner and wanted her culinary expertise. Whoop whoop. She might do a pop-in, but yeah, we're very busy around here. I don't know if she's gonna have time. So this is from Ummo, from Spain. He sent me a really cool little care package, it's looking like. And this is Ummo's hot sauce, I believe. And we got some flyers in here. Yo, check out these fucking flyers he sent. They sent. Holy shit. I love this. This is great. This one's even better. Oh shit. And then we got this piece of cardboard, which I gotta open this because this is actually an envelope, not just a piece of cardboard. What do we got in here, Ummo? What'd you... Yo, what? That is fucking fresh. Holy crap. Are those... Is that a sticker pack or are those temp tattoos? That must be a sticker pack, right? They almost look like temporary tattoos. Oh, wait, there we go. Look how fresh that shit is. There we go. Sorry, the lighting's kind of shit in here. All right, I almost showed all the very delicate custom information on the back of that. All right, do I have something sharp over here? All right, I gotta get a razor. 1 second, y'all. Okay, I got a razor. Oh. Ooh. let's be careful with those downward cuts, huh? Does anyone else get nervous when I handle a razor, or just me? Alright, let's see what we got in here. Jesus Christ, you really... There we go. The Traumata. Traumata? I'm probably butchering that. Hot sauce. There, you can kind of get it. It's so fucking dark here in here. Sorry, I'm a vampire. Just streaming in the darkness in here. Here, let's try that. You see it now, motherfuckers? You see it? You see it now? Alright, you fucking see it now. Alright, thank you, Ummo. We're gonna try this on some... Steven! Bane of my existence, this Steven. What's up, Steven? I better put this away before you destroy it. You're gonna fucking destroy this. Thank you, Ummo. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate this and the flyers more than anything. Holy shit, is that fresh. Once again, if you didn't see the flyers for Ummo on Omen Stage, Saturday, 4 p.m., this one being the shit. Oh, this is fucking tight. Omen Stage, Saturday, 4 p.m. Don't miss Ummo. Don't miss Ummo. Steven. It's the sweetest cat ever, but when you're trying to do something, it can be quite the hindrance. All right, Steven, let's go on your merry way. No. Go on your merry way. You're free. Live your life. Live your life to the fullest. Fuck. All right, Steven. All right, the other unboxing. So I told y'all I was going to have 4 different stickers for the Gathering of the Juggalos. I have the chicken nugget. By the way, nuggets in the chat, please, so you guys can see what the chicken nugget sticker will look like. Because I don't have one of those on hand. Steven, do not get on the table. You're pissing me off, dude. Take it away. Take it outside, Steven. Drop the nuggies in the chat. So that's what the chicken nugget sticker looks like. If y'all want the chicken nugget stickers, we got those. Then I have these alien head Joker card gimmicks. Steven, I swear to God. I swear to God, Steven. Then we have the Hello Kitty alien head. Another Emily theme design. And now I have the 4th. Because I'm saying I'm dropping one a day. I'm not really dropping one a day. I'm going to have them with me all 4 days. But I have a sticker for each day of the Gathering of the Juggalos is the gimmick on this. This is a design I've not shown very many people, if anyone at all. So a lot of you are going to see this for the first time. Maybe I should throw Steven in the river and get this lighting. All right, let's try that. Because I really want you all to see it. Steven, I swear to God, dude. Steven, I don't know what we're going to do with you. Steven, I got sharp things, okay? Sharp things. Steven. All right, this is from Sticker Guy, this one. So it took way fucking longer, but I got a... Oh, came out so fresh. I got a way large amount of these because, holy shit, that's a pack right there. I'm just going to pull out one of the packs. I hope I didn't just, I don't think I just doxed myself. Maybe I did. Who cares? Alright, from Sticker Guy, I'm going to undo the bands and then show you guys the design. Let me just see if I can get, yeah, I got one of them out. Holy fuck, is this a mound of fucking stickers here. Steven. Alright, now this is a reveal. You guys ready? I need alien heads in the chat. Steven. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. All right, you guys ready? Alien heads in the chat. We're going to reveal it. No, alien heads first. Come on. All right, we got 3 people, 4 or 5 people. All right. We're getting there. Steven, if you knock those over, I'm throwing you in the river. U River. U River. U River. All right. You guys ready? Yeah, I like Haunted Mound. Haunted Mound's pretty tight. You guys like that? Is that fresh? Shouts out to D Terrible. She drew that up for me. Yeah. I'm gonna probably do those on a shirt at some point too. So that's like the biggest sticker I think I've ever done. That's a pretty big size boy. I think these are 4x4. So if you want a really big slap, I have these on deck at the gathering. Yeah, y'all seem to like that, huh? You bought your first truce because of Haunted Mound. Did you buy your first bottle of or tub of creatine? See, I had to move that because Steve-O would not stop. Relentless. My co-host tonight is Steve-O, I guess. Shouts out to Steve-O. The most adorable and annoying cat at the same time. So, what the fuck was I saying? God damn it. Oh yeah, did you get your first tub of creatine because of Haunted Mound? Did you drink a bang because of Haunted Mound? What kind of energy drinks have you gotten into because of Haunted Mound? Is basically what I want to know. All right, I need to stop with the nonsense. We have so much shit to talk about, and I'm making dumb Haunted Mound jokes. Let's do this stand-up bit about ICP that went viral. Jay shared it in his Instagram stories, and I'm going to share it with y'all. Give me 1 second. Chip, what is this motherfucker's name? Chip Chantry. Chip Chantry.
Group of all time is the Insane Clown Posse. I don't know anything about their music, but they're my favorite band because I was on Wikipedia recently and I ended up on the Insane Clown Posse's Wikipedia page. I was like, the Insane Clown Posse is a hip hop duo that formed in 1989, and then I stopped reading. 1989. The Insane Clown Posse has been together for 35 years. Most of your parents are divorced. Do you see what I'm saying? The Beatles didn't make it a decade, but somehow the Insane Clown Posse are still at it. Waking up every day, throwing on that face paint, just rapping together. That's inspirational. If you're ever having trouble in your marriage, having doubts, do what I do. Just think, what would Violent J and Shaggy 2-Dope do right now?
So, not the funniest bit, but I mean, really does highlight how long they have been together. Okay, I want to see, now I haven't even watched this all the way. I saw Ouija was like teasing this weird Stone Cold ET bit, and then this odd YouTube channel popped up. So I'm watching these for the first time. So let's see here. This odd YouTube channel popped up, Fizzy Pops, with these videos.
When we travel, we have nice dressing rooms like this, right?
This shit is fucking sweet, dog. We got the coffee pot, we got a microwave in this bitch.
They treat us right, man.
That's very cool.
Who the fuck is that?
Who the hell's in my damn dressing room, man? Who the hell's in my damn...
Stone Cold
What the hell
ET?
is going on over here? You sons of bitches are eating my damn White Castle. You're drinking my damn beer. Did I invite you here now?
Okay, sorry.
Did you invite me here now?
No.
All you SOBs better get the hell out of here.
We didn't know this was your dress.
It's wild Stone Cold ET has a channel, huh?
We had no idea. Sorry, brother. I'm sorry, Stone Cold ET. We didn't know this was your room, man.
Jake the Snake Roberts drive-through video, huh?
You sons of bitches.
There was never any White Castle in here.
I don't look your damn ass, what?
No.
Oh, you damn soap those tunnels. Oh, okay.
Such a, such a bizarre combination of, Ummo! We just unboxed the hot sauce on me, thank you.
The Stone Cold ET said so. Oh, here we are. The stand out of my damn specimen. You sons of
What a bizarre combination of my childhood heroes. Alright, so the other thing that caught my attention is this Stone Cold E.T. Bloody Mania 17 promo. Oh shit. So Stone Cold E.T. entering the Battle Royal. What the fuck? That was really Mick Foley. Okay, Stone Cold E.T. Somewhere Keegan's real pissed. They got one line. They got one line out of Mick. That's cool. At least they got one line out of Mick. So Stone Cold E.T. entering the Battle Royal at Bloody Mania. Fucking, that's why I gotta get a cracker or something to try that hot sauce. Holy shit! Don Chaos just exploded with alien heads. Don Chaos, what happened? Don Chaos is exploding with alien heads right now. Clockwork E. You know what? Clockwork E. Speaking of Clockwork E, let's get that'll get me back on track. We did an interview with Clockwork E 2 days ago on the channel. Go check that out if you didn't watch it thus far. I think it came out really fresh. Second time we've interviewed them on the channel. Let's see. The survival guide for the gathering. Much of tonight's episode is going to be about the gathering of the Juggalos. So check that out if you're looking for any last minute tips and tricks. Speaking of which, are you guys doing any weird last minute Amazon purchases like myself? I have all my weird Amazon purchases right here. Should I show y'all? Fuck it, I'm going to show y'all. It's mostly like weirdo tech shit for like charging shit. That's like what I like weirdly obsessed about last minute. So I have a USB stick in case I fucking lose one. I have yet another fucking power bank, sort of cheapo power bank, but with a good amount of power. I have a couple of QI chargers that I fucking got. I have these USB wall plugs with 2 USB gimmicks in each of them. And I have a whole gaggle of fucking cables that I bought just to have a lot of cables on deck. So that's my last minute gathering fucking purchases so far. I think I'm waiting for a couple of other things in the mail. What are y'all fucking buying last minute for the gathering? I bought 2 1 terabyte standard definition card, over 50 hours of record time on my Pocket 3. So you got a lot of tech shit as well. Solar panels, battery chargers. You actually bought GoPros last minute and shit? Ooh, what post did Skits Craven make? Oh, Will. Can you text that to me real quick, Will? I did not see the post. I'm not like following Skits Craven or anything. I'll text you. Thank you, Will. Thank you. Buying everything last minute. Speaking of last minute, Kosuke went to go get his fucking car inspected, and Vermont hit him with the your brakes are too rusty to pass inspection. So he was freaking out a little bit, I think, because it was going to be like $600 last minute to spend that, you know, he definitely could use for the gathering. But I think I talked him down a little bit, and you know, because his shit is expiring this month, so he'll be fine on the road, and he can just come back and worry about that shit when he gets back. Let me see what Will just sent me here. Ooh. Okay. I had this screenshot sent to me, but I don't follow me. Their dude is... Okay. So I'm going to read you this post from Skits Craven, which I think is from today, Will? It's looking like? Oh, really? I see. That's the vibe I got right from the beginning. So, Skits Craven dropping out of the gathering of the Juggalos? Question mark. Thank you, Will, for sending this to me. I'm going to read you guys this right now. Regarding the gathering of the Juggalos invite, they've been begging me to perform at their festival for years, and the answer was always nah, until this year when we finally accepted. Since the jump, I've done nothing but give props to what ICP have done over the years, even if I've never vibed to their music. I have Juggalo fans at every show of mine and have always shown love to that community. But there's about 20% from that community that I think I dissed them and are talking out the side of their hole. You weirdos are even hitting up my girl who stays out of the spotlight completely. You think I'm going to come to your gathering, in quotes, and bow down to a group of people talking crazy to me and my peoples? You think he's really drawing a line in the sand, huh? You think that deserves my respect and entertainment? Whoa, what an egomaniac. Let's run that back. You think that deserves my respect and entertainment? Mine? Jesus Christ. Knowing damn well... fucking hey, that one really hits me the wrong way. Knowing damn well those 20% would never say a word to my face, but will hide behind a crowd 100% of the time. Not true. Clockwork E has called you out for a whitey-tighty battle royal, motherfucker. They're not hiding behind anything. In fact, they're trying to wrestle you in tighty whiteys. Whitey-tighties, my bad. Anyway. But would hide behind the crowd 100% of the time. Y'all get no love from me and never will. Wow. I'll spit in your face before I ever spit a bar for you on that stage. Damn. To ICP and the 80% of Juggalos that show me love. He's really got these percentages down too, by the way. I like that he has these very specific percentages. To ICP and the 80% of Juggalos that show me love, thank you, and I appreciate the invite. Unfortunately, that 20% of trash ruins it for the rest of y'all. He tagged Insane Clown Posse. Insane Clown Posse tag. I suggest you get your family in check before every artist that's worth anything declines your invite like I have over the years. Whoa. Yeah. Boy, the influence of Skits Craven, on the industry? It must be a strong one. There's a reason your lineup looks the way it does. Damn! Well, fuck that dude. Fuck that dude for sure, huh? Yeah, fuck that dude. It's not even Steiner math. It's just he's sticking to that 20 and 80, huh? Man, what an asshat. Fuck that guy. Thank you, Will, for that. I really appreciate that one. That definitely got me going. What an asshat. What an egotistical asshat. You know, I was even saying, like, maybe don't throw shit at the motherfucker. Fuck that shit. I'm glad he's fucking gone. What an asshole. What an absolute asshole. Give me that spot, please. Thank you. Let's see. Rakim at the Gathering from Hot 97. I haven't watched this either. This is Hot 97 talking about Rakim.
Time to help people customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
Not Liberty Mutual.
Forgot my wallet.
Has been summoned to Ohio this summer to perform at the Insane Clown Posse's annual Gathering of the Juggalos.
Family.
It's going down. 4-day event is scheduled to take place August 14th through the 18th at the Legend Valley Concert Venue in Perry County.
Y'all want to interview Rakim when he comes back from this?
Right.
Well, by the way, though, but this is what they do. They have legends every time.
No, every time.
They always have at least one, like, legend that does it.
Well, but the reason I want to interview Rakim, I want him to share with us what he saw out there.
No, it's gonna
What
be
was his experience like?
it's gonna be a unique experience.
So for our audience that's not familiar, how would you describe this festival?
See, I like, you know, Paul trying to, you know, really drop knowledge on Ebro that they actually do have legends every year, and Ebro reluctant to accept that.
The Gathering of the Juggalos? Oh, you got to just go on YouTube and look it up and watch. There's a documentary on YouTube about it. You got to... The Juggalos are their own thing, man. It's their whole own sort of subculture. It's hard to sort of describe, but that, you know, we had ICP
Yeah, don't actually go to the Gathering. Go just watch documentaries about
a few
it.
years ago. Those are
No, fuck that. Watch my documentaries about it.
real hip hop heads, man. They just have their own, they've walked their own path. But with their Gathering, yeah, I remember Red Meth did it one year. They always bring someone.
LHRPG with the bitch craving $2 super chat. That is some bitch shit. That is some bitch shit. At least Riff Raff pulled up.
Just kind of do the classic hip hop ish.
But the Juggalo...
But you know what? Granted, no one even thought that would happen to Riff Raff, or at least I didn't. They're definitely coordinating this Skids Craven shit. He really is showing his bitch though. He really is showing his bitchness.
No, it's a different beast, the Juggalo.
I mean, beasts of the wild.
Yeah, it ain't Summer Jam. You know what I mean? It's its own thing.
It's if Summer Jam was in like Middle America somewhere on a farm,
Nailed it.
right?
Okay.
In some sort of open field
Yeah, but with, you know,
with people partially dressed
Yeah.
and taking mass amounts of intoxicants. That
There you
sort.
Ebro's kind of nailing it.
now you're getting somewhere.
And staying for multiple days. Don't they stay for multiple days?
Yeah, it's a festival. Yeah.
Which then leads to other, unsavory and unsanitary situations that I saw in the documentary.
What is he getting at?
I know Rakim's going to be wearing his, Rakim likes to wear that towel under the hat. That joint better be wet because it's going to be hot out there. You know what I mean?
It's a good call. It's a good call.
Got to stay moist. Got to keep the head moist. Hey, yo.
There you go. That's your flash and likes report.
All right. Well, I feel like there was more to that. It feels like they cut that early. No, maybe. I don't know. All right. Let's see. They paved the road / entrance to Legend Valley. It looks like, by the way, I saw a picture of the actual entranceway, where the Legend Valley sign is. It looks like they've paved that whole entranceway. So they've paved even more stuff going into Legend Valley. Let's talk about the weather in Thornville, Ohio, coming up in a week. I've been looking at the weather on a couple of different websites, and it seems like we're mostly going to get away from rain. There's a couple of times I've checked it, and it's shown rain damn near every day, but then you check it again, and it will only show it like maybe Friday or Saturday. It seems like most of the forecasts are showing a maybe Friday or Saturday storm at this point. But it might, weather can change. Weather can change. So, but here's the good news. The highs are all in the 80s. So I think we're really getting away from the heat this year, which is dope. Because I'm sick of these 90, approaching 100 degree days. I don't think we're going to get rain, though. I think we might get overcast skies. That's what I'm going to try to manifest for. Also in Ohio, weed is now legal for recreational use. So that's gonna be a thing, I guess. Now, there's not very many recreational spots even for you to cop weed in Ohio, but there'll be plenty at the fucking Gathering. So they weren't really that cracking down on weed in Ohio. It didn't seem to me in the first place, especially at the Gathering, but it seems like they're probably going to be less cracking down on it than ever. Let's talk about the Gathering of the Juggalos Trash Committee. We've been talking about that on here a couple of times. Let me show you guys the date and times for the meetups. There's no meetup for Wednesday. Thursday, August 15th, 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. and 12 a.m. to 12:30 a.m. And these are the same times for each day, actually. So 7 p.m. to 7:30, and then 12 to 12:30. So basically, kind of down by main stage, on the stairs there. That's where you meet, and you bring. I think the idea is bring 2 full bags, or pictures that prove you have 2 full bags. Whooper Taff, if you're in here and you could clarify. Go follow Gathering of the Juggalos, GOTJ _ committee on Instagram for more details. There will be a new trash committee video coming very soon. Purely speculation. Okay. So he'll probably come. Just bring trash. just bring it from home. Just bring it from home. Fuck it. Joseph Queener with the Quinner. We got Emily in the place to be. Gloom to the Gathering. I'll be there. We're about to get to the Gloom to the Gathering. Hold on, let me.
Hello, nice people. Okay.
Bye. She popped in. She technically popped in.
I just squeezed a whole bunch of stuff out from underneath my fingernail.
From pus?
So, yeah, pus and blood. So, it, like, poked a hole in, like, the side of my nail.
Oh, no.
But it didn't, like, go all the way through, so then it slid down.
So we were trying to,
underneath my nail.
let me explain to y'all. We were trying to catch Mimi to bring her to the vet yesterday, Missy to bring her to the vet. And she hopped out the cat carrier little door, and I slammed it on Emily's fucking finger at the same time, trying to capture her in there.
So it was like,
and I got her finger caught in the damn thing.
The
So
end of the wire that makes up the cage. So
yeah,
it was like not rounded.
Pinched, just stabbed / pinched her finger. But she's okay. She's okay. Just a little pus and blood coming out of the fucking thing. I apologize multiple times. Don't call the cops on me. It's not abuse. I swear. All right. Let's see. The free JCW show is coming up in that lineup. So I think what we're going to do. All right. Let's do the Gathering of the Juggalos. Here's the flyer if you haven't seen it. I will be at the podcast event / Juggalo flea market for a couple of hours before we leave to go check out Percy Bones. If you want to get interviewed, this is the place to catch us for an interview. I will be doing a quick live stream there as well. Yeah, pull up for that. I'm definitely trying to do a lot of interviews. I just read that, Scotty Dub. Shouts out to Will. Will let me know. I just read the thing. It's crazy. He backed out on some bitch shit. On some very arrogant bitch shit. Very arrogant bitch shit. But yeah, come to the Juggalo flea market / podcast event / free taco event and get interviewed or something. Also, Friday, August 16th, 3 to 6 p.m., Gloom to the Gathering. I will be performing with my homie Kosuke. A short but sweet set, I believe, with my friends, Gloom Unit, my friends Cheesegate, the homie Little Titan, 216A, who I have not had the chance to meet, and Unhappy, who I do think we've met before, and sent me a very sweet care package recently. I believe that was y'all that sent me the raw care package. By the way, Unhappy, if you're watching this, there was a couple of items in that care package that are now some of my favorite weed accessories ever. That raw grinder you sent is like the best grinder I have ever fucking used. That's my favorite weed grinder. It's fucking great. Thank you for that. And the raw wax garden tips for the joints, the wax ones with the little heart in the mouthpiece. Those are probably the best fucking joint tips that I've ever used. Eat the sauce. I need something to eat the sauce off of. I don't know if you have something I can eat the sauce off of. I need like a cracker or a chip or some shit. I think I have a chip. Any chance for some sign of the times for your set? Yes, I will be doing. I know. Do you have something I can eat it off of?
They're telling us to eat it with the steak and eggs.
Oh, yeah, we should do that.
Put it on the potatoes and the eggs and shit.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
That's what we'll do. We'll definitely try it.
I didn't get to see
Maybe even on the stream. If we have a little bit of mukbang action. Definitely some sign of the times, though.
Hey, that's Ummo on there. I know that dude.
Is there any songs y'all want me to do? Let me know if you're like watching this after the fact or in the chat. If there's a song you want me to do. Because I'm probably going to be performing at a couple of different spots. So, yeah. It's definitely, I'm open for Lake City Quiet Pills. That one's so hard to do. That's like the hard. The Carnival. Okay. I gotta rehearse the Carnival. I can try Lake City Quiet Pills. Hey, the Backseat Boys are in the chat. Shouts out to the Backseat Boys.
Okay, I'm gonna go finish my hair and make dinner.
All right, love you, baby.
Love you.
Pringles.
Cats, fuck all you cats.
I have Pringles. Mask and makeup. All right, all right. At least a little of it. I might try that first verse. Another dimension. Okay. All right, some of these weren't on the list, so I'm actually considering some of these now. Another dimension. Okay. Dirt in the corner, not dust in the corner. Okay, thank you guys. To keep dropping them in the chat. I'm gonna move oh shit. All right, I think let's do it like this, actually. Yeah, we're going to do it like this. This is kind of hectic here. Let's do the Isham. I'm going to do some of the gathering announcements, and then let's go through the pamphlet there. The program there. Horrorcore icon Isham to bring unholy destruction to your dome piece. When the gathering moon rises and a shadow of the devil overtakes it, it is a signal for the closed casket to finally creak open. From his stature, many might consider him a myth of a monster. But to the Juggalos in the know, he is nothing less than real life. Call him the boogeyman, call him the unholy. Whatsoever moniker you choose, there could be only one. Of course, we're talking about the mighty, mighty Isham. In the bedrock days of Detroit rap, this wicked shit pioneer set the city on edge with the unprecedented vision of terror that was booming words from hell. Since then, like a rap game, Mistopheles, woo, his influence was only spread across the ages, while he himself shows no signs of slowing down. Even as you read this, he's whipping up a bloody amuse-bouche to force-feed the listeners as a latest offering. Amuse-bouche is already out, no? For fans of all things wicked, an Isham set at the gathering is never a thing to be missed. And this year is no exception. Let's give a big whoop-whoop for Isham. Tickets on sale now at juggalogathering.com. All right, so then they did the face paint and body paint contest. Any wicked clown worth their hatchets knows their way around some face paint, and the gathering is the one spot to flex and put those skills to the test. Juggalo style. When you sign up for the body and face paint contest, bring a homie to act as your canvas of flavor. We're giving you 1 hour and an arsenal of body paint supplies to slather and lather all over the succulent flesh of your model. So they actually have the body paint shit there, I guess. And bring forth the illest designs of your mind's creation. Our panel of judges will be scoring you based on artist ability, creativity, and amount of exposed skin used. The Gathering of the Juggalos is your personal chance to prove yourself as the perfect body painting Picasso. So pick up your brush and get to it, motherfucko. First place prize is a Gathering of the Juggalos gold plaque, rare amulet, and $200 gift certificate. Second place is the amulet, the $100 gift certificate, and the third place is the amulet and $50 gift certificate. If you're wishing to compete, show up 15 minutes before the contest begins. All right, Hatchet Man Project was announced after that. I'm just going through the weekly announcements or the daily announcements from the last week. Returning once again to rock the gathering stage, it's the metal misfits who have been taken over by the spirit of the first 6 Joker's cards. Their earthly bodies are merely vessels for the Dark Carnival, channeling its message through the instrumental skills inherent to their mortal frames. What your ears are about to receive are full metal arrangements of classic ICP tunes, songs you know and love, dipped in drum and guitar, grit, and hard enough for you to mosh to. It's time to get up and watch how a Juggalo rocks when the Hatchet Man Project throws it down, Gathering Juggalo style. Tickets on sale at juggalogathering.com. Hatchet Man Project was on Team MUJ this past weekend, I believe. So go check that out. Team MUJ also had the ladies from Juggalesque. I have a flyer for the Juggalesque performance that we're going to get to here in a second. Go check that episode out. All right, JCW Lunacy Show. One of 2 shows. Come witness the madness of JCW Lunacy at the Gathering. In the words of the great sports commentator Diamond Donovan Douglas, let's get into some damn action. It's the place where Funhouse meets the squared circle when JCW Lunacy invades the Gathering of the Juggalos. From Columbus to Detroit, the most Gonzo promotion in sports entertainment has been making waves with its colorful, high-flying, bone-busting, nugget-rolling action, and now we're bringing it on home to the Gathering. Prepare for the excitement of bodies blasting canvas, followed by the mad roar of the crowd as insane warriors compete for JCW dominance. Cop your ticket now and get in on the insanities. Tickets on sale now at juggalogathering.com. So this, I think, being filmed for Lunacy. And at the same time, let's talk about this free JCW show that was announced just today, I believe. But if you've been following the channel, I've been talking about this for a minute. This free show, Day 0, that Jay told me about. Jay dropped this exclusive flavor on me about a month ago now. And yeah. So for y'all that thought that I was bullshitting, boy, I'm really good at predicting this shit if I'm bullshitting. Free for all wrestling fans, you're in for a treat. JCW is throwing down a free show, and it's going to be off the charts and off the Gathering grounds. This is your chance to witness the wildest, most hardcore action without spending a dime. Expect all brutal hits, insane stunts, and larger-than-life personalities that only JCW can deliver right in front of your eyes. We ask, enjoy yourself, be loud. Do not throw objects of any sorts at our wrestlers or talent. But remember, this show is all about having a blast and celebrating the JCW spirit with your fellow fans. So bring your energy, bring the noise, and most importantly, let's keep it fun, responsible. It seems like almost 3 different versions of this was like smashed together. Let's keep it fun, responsible, look out for each other, respect the space, and make sure everyone goes home with memories of a night they'll never forget. Let's see. Yeah, it says hard curfew 10:30. Bell time 8, doors open at 6. And this is like this is just around the corner from the Gathering grounds. It's literally right around the fucking corner. Did I bring a water out here? Oh, fuck. I thought I brought a water. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So, yeah, check that out. Day 0, Tuesday. Literally a 5 minutes drive from the Gathering. I'm going to try to at least pop over there for that. Nothing ever starts on time. Hey, it's a hard curfew of 10:30, so they got to start on time, Relic. They got to be out of there by 10:30. Relic acting like he knows. What do you know, Relic? Let's see. The House of Horror set next. Let's talk that. And then we're going to look at the program. And a bunch of stuff not in the program. All right. ICP's House of Horrors, the show of shows going down at the Gathering. This is, Thursday night? Yeah, this is Thursday night at the Gathering. With the necromantic spells spoken by the eminent Great Malenko, we call from out the past one of the most spellbinding performances in Juggalo history for one night only. What is dead and buried is made once again new and fresh for the Gathering resurrection of Insane Clown Posse's House of Horrors show back in 1998. Some of y'all's moms were out on dates. But that's the year ICP, what the hell? That's the year ICP had their prominent clown shoes firmly on the neck of a nation with the House of Horrors tour. In true Motown fashion, Violent J and Shaggy 2-Dope geared up and hit the road with that certified Detroit Wicked shit in a keystone moment that introduced the theatrics of shock rock into the hip-hop sphere. If you missed it, you're either soft as a biscuit or you weren't even born yet. We don't give a fuck. It's a blood-soaked orgy of Fago and corpses when we bring this Resident Evil back from the dead, one night only, gathering style. So welcome to y'all know the rest. And if you Google, if you do a little bit of Googling around, you can find the set list to this show. If you look up the old House of Horrors set list, I think there's a website called like Riddlebox DE or something like that that has it. Okay. All right, let's look at the program. Check out the freshness in store at this year's gathering of the Juggalos at the following link. And oh, that's the same link I just clicked again. Here's the actual program. Got to download that real quick. All right. And that looks pretty good on the screen. Let me make my dumbass head a little bit smaller while we scroll through. Yes, Skits Craven canceled. Some of y'all are coming in with that again. Yeah, I talked about it at the beginning of the show. Shouts out to Will, my homie Will. We will be showing Will's masks that he has for sale at the gathering here in a second. When I get my dumb head. Ooh, actually, fuck my dumb head. Let's just get rid of it. All right. Let's scroll on through. So there's JCW Lunacy. Streaming soon, by the way. We're going to be talking a little bit more about that. Some details about Lunacy when we get to the breakdown of Violent J's appearance on Manny's podcast. We're not going to read all this, because I do not have time to read all this. But here's your general info. Breaking down the different kinds of... Yeah, check this out. So this is something that very few of y'all picked up on, this whole gummies shit. I did a whole video that included some information about that, what gummies is. We're going to talk about that in a little bit here too. See, it says no camping allowed in the parking area, but you can pretty much camp there anyway. Here's the ADA accommodations, camping info, info tent, medical tent, security rules. You know, all the stuff we'll be breaking. Good advice. Yeah, pretty good advice. Mostly good advice. All right, now this was the big thing from there, the Train of Terror tour that we talked about some weeks back, almost a month back on this too. We were talking about this Hallowicked Tour, 6 dates, from what I understand. I can't remember. Jay told me some of the cities that were going to be. I think mostly they're Midwest cities. Here's the Macabre stage. Each night, just breaking it down night by night. Yeah, sorry if I'm just going through this kind of fast, y'all, but here's the Omen stage, which I think this is also day by day. Yeah, they're doing it day by day. Skits Craven, not going to be there anymore. Who will they get in to fill in for Skits Craven? You know, if they tap me, I'm down, of course, but I think they'll probably get someone else to fill in for Skits Craven. I doubt they'll get me. All right. Oh, yeah, Dark Planet Deluxe Edition, some artwork for that. Possibly. Could that be the cover for the Deluxe Edition? Here's the Ship of Fools stuff. See, I'm really excited about something in here. The wrestling, comedians. Here's the Bloody Mania flyer. MDK. By the way, maybe we might be getting Nick Gage to pull up to Gloom to the Gathering. Purely speculation. But we might be getting Nick fucking Gage to pull up for Gloom to the Gathering. That is purely speculation at this point. Don't hold me to that. Here's the late night parties. Side shows. Shouts out to the Juggalo wedding. Metal Face and Chris C. We're definitely going to be there for that. All right, this is the thing that got me the most excited. The Juggalo Weekend and return of DGC Con. I'm so excited for that. I'm going to talk about that here in a little bit. Yeah, I'm just kind of scrolling through this, y'all, just to show you for y'all that haven't seen it. Other flavor. By the way, Manny said that he is running movies 6 a.m. to noon at the Mad Movie Tent. The Mad Movie Tent will be 24 hours. It doesn't close down. Manny's running movies that aren't on the schedule for 6 a.m. to 2, or from 6 a.m. to 12 in that Mad Movie Tent. Shouts out to Al Mall for doing this global Juggalo meditation. I'm hoping I can make it out there that early in the morning to maybe peep the vibes for that, because I think that's a really cool concept. The Juggalos in Recovery tent will be holding daily meetings. We have some Juggalo harm reduction stuff for you here on a flyer here in a second too. And the Juggalo Flea Market, that's where my name is in the fucking flyer for the second time. Humble Among Broadcast System. Shouts out to Jiggy Fresh and Team MUJ, Mankini, for getting me on this shit, man. Much appreciated, y'all. Excuse me. All right, the Merch Bazaar. It gives you a good idea who will be in the place for merch shit. D-Town Customs got their own booth this year. Got a braid gimmick. Lazy and Crazy. Psychopathic Records, of course. LSP got their own booth again. Morton's List got their own booth. McGee's Oddities and Antiques. I think they left a comment on one of my videos that I should stop by. So I'm going to try to stop by McGee's Oddities and Antiques. Shouts out to Wicked Dreams Creations. Shouts out to Tom Wood. Shouts out to everybody in the Merch Bazaar. Everybody in the Merch Bazaar is dope peeps. Dope peeps? What am I talking about? Here's the timeline divided in 2 pages. Here's the map. And that's the end. That's the end of it, y'all. Okay, now they've done the Dead Rockstar Seance. I guess I'm going to read that one next for you. And then I can get through all the stuff that's not in the booklet. Tickets almost sold out for ICP's Dead Rockstar Seance. When the sun goes down and a wicked gathering moon rises, it signifies the beginning of a very special and exclusive event. Your hosts are none other than the Wicked Clowns themselves, Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope. Together with an intimate circle of Juggalo family, they seek to pierce the veil and reach into the beyond to make contact with the spirits of the past on. But we're not talking any mundane dead. This experience is VIP down to the old bones. The goal is to channel nothing less than the spirits of musical legends and rock stars past in an epic undead celebrity meetup. Tickets are still available but selling fast, so get yours now at the following link for this truly once-in-a-lifetime experience, which that will get you the Gummies CD. And what is the Gummies CD? I did a video about it. Gummies seems to be a cipher with ICP, Ouija, Esham, DJ Clay, Kung Fu Vampire, Shaggy the Airhead, a bunch of people on it. There's apparently 2 different mixes, sour apple and sour cherry. I'm going to show you guys a little bit more about that here in a second. We got one more breakdown for announcements or spotlights. Shaggy the Airhead. Juggalos, let's join hands and grin to the grave when the family born and bred beatmaker rises to the occasion to rock out hard at the gathering of the Juggalos. This lazy and crazy 1930s cartoon caricature has come to life somehow, and now he's going to make it everyone's problem when he takes the reins as the life of the party. Get ready for remixed, re-envisioned, revamped, and reinvented versions of Juggalo classics with a new school, old school, new school. What the hell? What is up with that verbiage? Twist, as well as familiar hits that are wholly original. New school, old school, new school. What does that mean? Doesn't make much sense. Sounds like you problem, bucko. Sounds like a you problem, bucko. You sure Jumpsteady didn't write that one? We're on Juggalo time over here, so enjoy this throwback to the future with Shaggy the Airhead and get your gather on. I don't know if I really like that description. I'll be honest, though, Shaggy the Airhead. I don't know if I really like that one. Shouts out to Creeper anyway, man. Creeper did kill a bunch of those fucking things. So I have a link for the vendors that's on juggalogathering.com, but we kind of just looked at that. I think it's time to go through everything that we got lined up. By the way, these are 2 simultaneous events. Gloom to the Gathering also will be containing an event within the event. The Bloodthirsty Brew Bash. I know this flyer says Beer Bash, but I do believe it is Brew Bash at Gloom to the Gathering. We will be performing and providing the live music element, but that is only one element of this. There's free food from Juggalo Batman. There's going to be free drinks, free hugs, free merch, a whole bunch of free stuff, free music, a free performance. Come check it out, man. It's going to be a good time. I think this is going to be one of the more popping sort of pop-up events. Popping pop-up events. Boy, my hair looks fucking greasy. See, I didn't even have a chance to brush my shit before I hit that live fucking stream. When and where? Thank you. That is a really good point. When and where? It'll be Friday, August 16th, 3 to 6 p.m. at Camp Majestic, which will be in the Ballas site. I don't know if it's Big Ballas or Little Ballas. I probably should get this information. Is it Big Ballas or Little Ballas? Does anybody know where Majestic is going to be? I know it's by Camp Hot Meat. I know the plan. Local Clown Crew. Thank you, EC Juggalo. That's what I was trying to fucking pull out of this dumb brain of mine. Local Clown Crew will be providing the Faygo hot dogs. Faygo root beer moonshine? Did I just see that in the chat? It's the Big Ballas, Cheese House just said. Camp Majestic will be in the Big Ballas campsite. Yeah, come check that out. We got more shit popping off at Camp Majestic / Camp Hot Meat. Cheese House is doing a late night performance. I guess we'll talk about these Terror Train shits. I guess I have this all fucked up like I usually do. This Train of Terror tour, Jay dropped a little bit of this information in a podcast and then dropped some more on me. I think it was supposed to be 8 dates at first. It's going to be 6 dates leading up to and including Hallowicked, from what I'm understanding, a Hallowicked tour. They did something real similar to this only a few years back. They did a Hallowicked tour. Was that the COVID year? Was that right before COVID, I think? I'm not doing anything at Camp Hot Meat. You're doing it at Majestic, I know. But they're like a Jace from each other. Right? It's Majestic you're doing the Good Girl set at. I got it here in a stack here, Cheese. Juggalo Weekend at WOOSTA is probably the thing I'm most excited for that got announced this week. This is like Juggalo Weekend in my neck of the woods, man. We're like just under 2 hours away from this motherfucker. And by the way, I want to have some of y'all out to my house. I want to have a big old party at my house. One or both nights afterwards. You're going to stomp on my couch? Fuck yeah, Cheese. Cheese House, you're definitely invited. A lot of y'all are invited. I mean, I can't fit everybody in my fucking house, obviously. But I want as many of you that are willing to drive 2 hours out of your way to come on down. Because I think it will be really fresh to get y'all in the house. Yeah, Humble Among for Juggalo Weekend to open. I won't say no. JCW will be in Worcester as well. Backseat Boys just said. So JCW will have a presence at the Worcester. And by the way, return of DCG Con. I almost said DGC. Dark Carnival Games Con, which is a gaming convention. You don't want me at your house. How do you know that? Yeah, how do you know that, Ummo? Maybe I do want you at my house. EC won't be there. Oh, EC. I hope that changes, EC. Juggalo Weekend, though. Worcester, I'm so excited. Yeah. Oh, yeah, DCG Con. It's the return of DCG Con. That hasn't happened since, what, 2019? Was it 2019 or 18 that last one popped off? Bridget, you're more than welcome, obviously. Yeah, we're going to try to have a party after one of the nights. That's going to be like the after party spot. And then, yeah, we can all fucking just drive out the next day or something. All right. So there is a boxing match that I did see Jenny Savage, I think, advertised this yesterday, that her opponent is Kaylin Baby. Now look at these stats a little bit. Kaylin is a little bit bigger height and weight-wise than Jenny, but I think Jenny's still going to beat her ass. Purely speculation, though. This is a shoe fight, so you never know. I know, right? You noticed that too, right? Extraneous? That jumped right out at me. That's almost a different weight class. I think that would be a different weight class, no? Because they get real sensitive with those weight classes. Like, some of them shits are only like 10, 15 pounds differences, I believe. I don't know. That's a good question, Taffy. Is she a trained fighter? That's a good question. I would assume so. I think they were definitely trying to get a trained fighter to come in. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm definitely trying to check this out. I think this is happening one of the JCW nights. I'm not sure if it's Lunacy or Bloody Mania. I think Jenny said it was the 15th, though. But I don't know if that means 15th, like 1 a.m. 15th, or it's 15th. It's been the 15th, and it's now 1 a.m. You know what I mean? Jenny is going to wreck her shit. You're right. The weight difference is not going to make a difference, I don't think. She has a humble tat. Oh, she kind of does. That's just an alien tat. That's not my alien. Not in my alien. All right, I really got to keep going. We are hour 10 minutes. All right, I can speed this up. I can speed this up and be done in probably about an hour. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Butcher Pete's birthday bash. That's on the 16th at 3 a.m. I don't think I got an answer where this is going to be at. Rock and Rhyme Mead. Does anyone know where Butcher Pete's birthday bash will be? I got a bunch of parties and stuff here that we're just going to go through. A couple of new ones, I believe, too. Oh, shit, did I, Hold on a second. We might have to add one at the end. I don't know if I put that one in there. There's a new one I just got today. Cheesegate opening ceremony, the 14th, under Becky's head. And the Cheese House Good Girl EP, which is Friday night, the same night as, or same day / night of Gloom to the Gatherings into Saturday morning from 3 to 4 a.m. I am showing up. I am going to attempt to rap, sing my verse of Good Girl 4, which I have been rehearsing. Cheese House, thank you very much. I have been rehearsing it. Okay? I might not read it off my phone like Cheese House. By the way, shouts out to Cheese House for showing me that it's okay to read off your phone while you rap, because I'm doing that shit now. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm reading off my damn phone. I can't remember that shit. I'm just reading off my phone. Fuck that shit. Sweet, I did put it in here. Camp Scroll Keepers will be having a party at some point. What I think August 15th they've landed on, 3 to 5 p.m. This is Thursday, right? I'm gonna be trying to pop out for this too. A couple of other artists have been confirmed for this. Space cakes for sale, popcorn, free cotton candy, free Faygo. Pull up to Camp Scroll Keepers. Scroll Keepers are really good people. They're all the homies. I love the Scroll Keepers. They're the shit, man. I'm a Scroll Keeper dropout. And in the Big Ballas site, by the way. Who's running this? The Scroll Keepers are. I would hit up that one Jules is who hit me up about Bridget. I can put you in touch with some people, Bridget, if you want. Goner set. That's right. Cheese House doing a Goner set there. Cheese House is on a gathering tour, by the way. Humble Among. Yes. Hi. That's me. Here's the live pro wrestling flyer again. Free day 0 of the gathering. Yeah, I'll get you in touch with that one, Jules, or Liz or somebody. Humble be running the whole thing. I mean, not really. They hit me up to be a part of it, and I definitely want to be a part of it. Juggalos, here we go. Juggalos Thursday night at Camp Hot Meat, located in Ballas, which I do think is sort of kind of right across the way / next to Camp Majestic, which so must be in Big Ballas as well. Definitely don't miss the Juggalesque performance. I will be there doing some filming, helping out. Yeah. Shouts out to Bridget Bites. She got a fucking heater of a song that I don't think y'all are ready for. Bridget sent me, I hope it's cool I say this, Bridget, but Bridget sent me a leak for a song that is really fucking good. And probably, I mean, I'll straight up say it, it's her best song so far. That shit's a heater. Y'all ain't ready for that shit. Y'all are not ready for that shit. Bridget's going places. Y'all just wait and see. Oh yeah, Rockstar Radio, by the way, putting this on. So Loki will be there being a creep for sure. Just kidding, Loki. I love you, dude. Love you, Loki. I'm sorry I said that. Okay. Wicked Clowns Harm Reduction will have a booth over in like the Loon Woods area. I don't know if you can see on the map. It's kind of in that woods area by Ship of Fools. But yeah, they have a booth where they're going to be giving away Narcan, fentanyl test strips, safer use supplies, condoms, Plan B, stuff of that nature. So, and there's a schedule of when they're going to be open, which I don't know if y'all can see that all that well. Yeah, but there you go. You want to take a screen grab of that. I also have this flyer just in my phone. So if you want to hit me up, I'll happily send you this flyer. But yeah, Wicked Clowns Harm Reduction on Facebook. If you want to, I'm sure that's pretty easy to find there too. But yeah, they're located up in the woods area, kind of. Yeah, it looks like kind of before the Slaughterhouse tent. So that's where they will be set up. I'm definitely going to be, hopefully, going down and like talking to them about their mission at the gathering, because that's definitely some stuff I'd like to highlight at the gathering of the Juggalos this year. Hopefully, they'd be down for an interview. Here's another one I think I found just recently that I think some of y'all would be interested in. Friday noon to 3 at Ever. Ooh, hold on. Let me get the full version of this one. This is a skating meetup because, hold on a second. Let me get this skate sesh. What do I call it? Skate sesh. So I know some of y'all skate out there. I know Nick Bazaar learned to skate at the last gathering, I believe, or was in the process of learning to skate at the last gathering. There's definitely some footage of Nick skating at that last gathering of the Juggalos. Friday noon at Everett Skate Park. Noon to 3 at Friday. Thornville is home to one of the sweetest in-ground skate parks in the Midwest. Located just 15 minutes from Legend Valley and 18... What the heck is that? In 18 Pure Concrete Heaven? Bring your bikes, boards, skates, and scooters. Snacks to share, speakers, your own obstacles, anything else you think would make this shit awesome. I don't know who's putting this together, but I saw this and I thought that was fresh. I didn't even know there was a skate park super close to the gathering like that. So yeah, go check that out if you're a skater trying to meet up with some other skaters. Here's a parking lot party gimmick. I think this is going on day 0? Oh, this is even before day 0. This is Monday. This shit's going on Monday. So if you're one of these motherfuckers showing up mad early, like Taff and Whoop are leaving what, Saturday? Y'all are leaving Saturday, right? So if y'all are there early, they're going to be doing a parking lot party as early as Monday. So this Suds and Buds gimmick is going down. I think they're doing another parking lot party on Tuesday as well that I might try to pop in and do a performance at on Tuesday. If I have the time, because I'm trying to pull up, I'm trying to catch the vibe, and then I'm trying to get some footage of what that JCW show down the road is going to look like, because I feel like it's my responsibility to at least go down there and check that out. So I might be performing here as well. So there's going to be a couple opportunities for you guys to catch me live. I've decided, fuck it, I'm just going to perform at a couple different spots. Fuck it. Ummo, who was gracious enough to send us this care package, including a bottle of hot sauce and the sweet gathering flyers, which are my favorite thing from the entire package, is going to have this gathering of the Juggalos exclusive t-shirt available. Figured I'd show you all that. Here's the homies masks that he will have for sale. 60 a piece. They glow in the dark. Wicked clown masks. If you guys don't know, Wisco Masco, who sings the hook, assists me with the hook on Dirt in the Corner, basically goes back and forth with me on Dirt in the Corner. Will's a multi-talented motherfucker. Will, if y'all don't know, Will's done mask work for the Clowns, for Ouija, for fucking Slipknot, I believe. He's done work for some major motherfuckers. So if you want a really high quality product that glows in the dark on some wicked shit, blood splattered glow in the dark masks, hit up Will. 60 a piece. That's the homie. He does really good quality work. Shouts out to Will. And shouts out to Will especially for helping break that news for me. God damn. All right, I got a couple other things to talk about before we get to that. Let's talk about Off Ramp, the Juggalo movie that I've told you all about. I had the interview with the director. I got sent a screener and shit. So Off Ramp.
But the rest of the year, we gotta survive among
September
a society
6th.
that rejects us.
September 6th.
Wild now like we're kids, Silas.
It will be on demand and in theaters.
What about your Juggalo
Which I'm going to try to see this in the theater if it comes near me. Because I'll tell you guys, I don't know if a lot of you are ready for this. I think it looks one way if you see this trailer. This movie's really good. This movie's really good. Go check out the full trailer. I'm not going to show you the whole thing here. But yeah, go check out that full trailer. Movie was really good. September 6th, wide release, on demand and in theaters. It's great. It's great. Maybe the best Juggalo movie done so far. Certainly the best Juggalo fiction movie done so far. Excellent movie. They're going to be at the gathering. I don't know, Taffy. I asked that question in the interview. I think in the interview, I know I asked the director, if it's not in the interview, I definitely asked the director off camera if he's going to the gathering. He's going to be at the gathering, but they're not showing it there. I floated the idea that they need to hook up with Jump Steady and show that shit at the gathering. It needs to be shown at the gathering. They really should. I agree they should. But yeah, September 6th, that's coming out. I saw SummerSlam. Me and Kosuke watched SummerSlam. It was cool. I enjoyed it. What was my favorite match on SummerSlam? I think Walter. I think the Walter match was my favorite match. Yeah, I think the Walter match was my favorite match. That was a good match. Yeah, but it was an okay show. Nothing that super blew me away. Especially when I watched GCW that morning, so it was really hard for me to take normal wrestling in at that point. Relic is thirsty for Liv Morgan. Oh no, Rhea and Liv. Yeah, old Relic. Getting thirsty in the chat again. Here's the thing I geeked out probably the hardest this week on as far as like media that I consumed. I went on Netflix and I noticed that Unsolved Mysteries had a new season out. So my nerdy ass geeked the fuck out and I started watching that shit immediately. Only 5 episodes, I believe. More of them coming in October. I think 8 more episodes coming in October. Fun fact, this is season 4 for Netflix, but season 17 overall in the Unsolved Mysteries lineup. There's 2 episodes of this new season that really stood out to me. The Severed Head episode and the Mothman episodes. I don't want to talk too much about the Severed Head episode, but that one definitely had me the entire time. The Mothman episode is more focusing on the Chicago Mothman sightings. They get a little bit into the OG Mothman, but this is more the newer Mothman sightings. Yo, did you preview Misfits? What's Misfits again? Someone told me about that. Remind me what Misfits is. Someone told me about that. I think we talked about that last time, no? Chicago Mothman. Yeah, there's Chicago Mothman sightings, Bridget. Quite a bit. Check out that episode. It does a really good job. It's a band. Oh, yeah, I know the band, Misfits. I thought, isn't it a TV show or something? A movie? Oh, do Mothman content. I love Mothman. The OG Mothman shit is some of the weirdest stories. That I don't think people really talk about superheroes murder ghosts. Yeah, show. See? Yeah, I haven't checked it out yet. No. Thank you for reminding me again. British show, yes. Wait a second. Is it kind of little, it's a little older? Is it like 10, 15 years old? Do Joe Bob's Briggs content. We watched Joe Bob. That last movie I was not feeling. I think I turned... Oh, you know what? I didn't even get into the last movie because I was so into Unsolved Mysteries. I turned off Joe Bob, Relic. I turned off Joe Bob to watch Unsolved Mysteries because I was so fascinated with this Severed Head episode. Yes, the older show. Okay, you know what? I remember hearing about that back in the day. I'm going to track that down. Man, we talked about that and like I didn't even remember that I had heard about it before. I'm remembering it now though. Didn't it like, it was like one of those things where, Heroes was like getting comparisons with it and shit. It's better than Heroes is the reputation. All right. The Bear. We're on season 2 of The Bear. I want to talk about one episode of The Bear in specific though, because there's an episode of The Bear, episode 6 of season 2, called Fishes. Fishes, I immediately noticed it's an hour and 17 minutes long or some shit like that. X-rated version. All right, you sold me with X-rated. We got some porno X-Men content. I am in. But yeah, this episode of The Bear, season 2, episode 6, Fishes, is a Christmas episode. It's a flashback episode. I think we did the math, and it's about 5-6 years. It flashes back, and it shows a lot of the family dynamic. But it's probably the most dysfunctional and in the same way, oddly, real episode of Christmas television I've ever seen. Maybe one of the darkest Christmas episodes I have ever fucking seen. Yeah, highly recommend you checking out The Bear. If you want to maybe just check out one episode to give you a vibe check of The Bear, I would highly recommend this random episode, season 2, episode 6, Fishes. Because, I don't know, man, it really hit home as being real to me. Like, the way people talk over each other in reality, how real and how fucking disturbing mental illness can be sometimes in the family dynamic, and just illogical. Just straight illogical. Batman Cape Crusader is a new show on Amazon Prime. I still got to check out. Got a really cool retro aesthetic, almost like a more retro version of the Batman animated series that is really fresh. Let's see. There's an X novelization, the X movie trilogy, Maxine, X, Pearl. They're doing novelizations of those. Ben Affleck is going to play Hulk Hogan in a Gawker film. Whatever happened to that other Hulk Hogan film with Thor playing fucking Hulk Hogan? Whatever happened to that shit? This is a really weird story. 14 people arrested and 10 rescued from a human trafficking sting operation at San Diego Comic-Con this year. 14 people and 10 people rescued. One of the people rescued was a 16-year-old. So, yeah. Some more weird, controversial type beats. The Olympics controversy with the boxer Amain Khalif. I think I'm saying her name right. That's right, her name right. Right-wing Twitter, right-wing internet in general, the right-wing sphere in general really jumped on this and highlighted their own bigotry this week with this whole story. And from what it's being traced, I don't know how true this is. I did see a story that a lot of this is being traced back to Russian bots and shit. So yeah, they really know how to get these motherfuckers worked up. Why? I don't know. That's a good question. Why they want to get them that worked up over it. It really highlights their bigotry though, because they were so quick to jump on something. And major news outlets, the New York Post, printed a whole edition with that shit on the fucking cover. That's a major news outlet just straight up not doing their research. Pretty fucking despicable, honestly. Dan Bursch. Let's get into some weird UFO shit before I go into another controversial subject here with Zillakami. Dan Bursch. Have y'all ever heard of a UFO whistleblower? I don't know. I guess you could call him, called Dan Bursch, because I'd never heard of him before. He has a story about working at S4. I talked about this a little bit on the Clockwork E interview. Dan Bursch has a story that he tells about working at S4, Groom Lake, in the same facility that old Bob Lazar worked in. And he apparently was taking biological samples from an entity that was housed there. And it's really fucking disturbing if any of it's true. The way he tells it is kind of surprising in certain ways. And also sort of, I don't know, it just seems real. It just seems like he's not lying. It doesn't seem like he's got anything to gain. He's not selling anything. And he also kind of just dropped off the map after the UFO community didn't believe him or take him seriously. He kind of just left. Yeah, Dan Bursch. Check that out. The J-Rod story. I thought it was fucking fascinating as far as, so even if it's not true, I find some of this shit fascinating anyway. Something weird with the Zillakami story. So he went live on Facebook showing some legal documents, I think trying to clear his name. The only problem is the legal documents only covers one of two girls that initially came out, and now another girl has come out with some pretty heinous shit about him. I don't know. He definitely seemed like he was trying to clear his name by showing the legal documents on the stream. And he dropped a song on SoundCloud, which has got some people talking that maybe he got dropped from his label. That's why he's dropping on SoundCloud. What are we talking about? The chat's talking about some weird shit. I don't even know what the chat's talking about. I'm gonna keep going. Is Kanye West a juggalo? I have a question for y'all. I have some evidence that he might be jugged the fuck out. Kanye West a juggalo. He has a $50,000 a month nitrous habit, according to his old manager, Milo Yiannakopoulos. Milo says that he has a $50K a month nitrous oxide habit. Do you think that makes him jug? No, definitely not. He's a fucking bigot. Let's see. There's a new Acetone Boogie song that I don't think we've talked about on here. Stabbed has announced that their project is coming out at The Gathering August 13th. Babytron got a weird Juggalo-esque video, kind of Juggalo-esque video called Clownin'. Red Zed dropped a full project and has a song with Gizmo on it called Necromancer. That has a music video that's pretty fresh. JPEG Mafia dropped an album that I really fuck with called I Laid Down My Life For You. And my first reaction to the JPEG Mafia album is the whole Drake and Kendrick beef. Kendrick definitely put the battery in this motherfucker's back to make a whole album about dissing Drake and shit again. Marilyn Manson dropped a new song, which I have not listened to. I really have no interest in listening to Manson anymore. Manson's a good example of someone who's ruined for me. Is Zillakami ruined for me is a good question. I think Zilla might be ruined for me. I think City Morgue's ruined for me. Ghostmane's ruined for me. I can't really bump Ghostmane anymore. Lazy and Crazy did this drop. This purple drop with a plushie that is adorable as hell that sold out mad fast. I think like a day or two. That plushie right there was gone. Some of this might still be up. But Lazy and Crazy doing a bunch of stuff at The Gathering. Teasing some of that this week. I think a basketball jersey got teased recently. Here's something else Lazy and Crazy. Ooh, it's gone. Motherfucker deleted it. I wish I would have screen grabbed it. So he posted an image or a set of images, I think, that was teasing a Lazy and Crazy card game, which I think he must be. I think he did some bad things to a girl. He did some bad things to a girl. That girl, one of the girls on his album covers where they got that shit carved into her, that's real. They really carved that shit into her. Yeah, some more fucked up shit. Anyway, so here's my theory on the Lazy and Crazy card game. I think he's probably trying to get that prep for DGC Con next year, I would say. Because I think that would be a great product to have for DGC Con. DCG? I keep saying DGC. DCG Con. I'm going to keep fucking that up. Dark Carnival Games, Eric. Dark Carnival Games. Okay. So did you see the new Wakko The Kid Violent J music video, Bloodbath? The song came out today. The music video came out today. I saw it. I watched it. Jay's offbeat a little bit, no? I don't know. I think the verse got better as the song went on, but I think he was a little offbeat in the beginning of that shit. What do y'all think? He definitely gets it back on track towards the end, but I feel like that shit was a little offbeat. Anyway. We're just talking about all kinds of random shit in the chat. By the way, I don't know why the chat's not on screen this time. I'm just noticing the chat's not on screen this time. Hey, shouts out to Jack. Yeah, we talked about that at the very beginning of the show. That's fucking wild, huh? He pussed out completely. He pussed out in the most arrogant way ever. I don't know how you can puss out in a more arrogant way than that. Shouts out to Jack, though. That's a good dude right there. I like Jack a lot. Zach a lot? Jack a lot. Jack a lot? Anyway, I like you, Jack. You're a good dude. Love you, Jack. You're a good dude. Jay on Click This is happening right now. Behind the paywall, though. I'm hoping we get to see this in some format outside of the paywall. Very excited about this. Yeah, I'm really excited about that, actually. Let's talk about this comedy tour. I'm so off the track here. So I haven't seen any of the video footage. I know Strange Suspicion, ICP2 Juggalo, a couple of y'all in the chat tonight have actually uploaded a lot of footage from these shows. I haven't seen them yet. I'll be seeing you next week too, homie. Whoop whoop. So Jay ended up canceling the last show, the Indianapolis show. Here was the message that was shared. Due to personal reasons, I had to cancel tonight's show. I'm extremely sorry to all the ninjas who bought tickets. We will reschedule the event ASAP. Violent J. Now we're gonna get into the breakdown of. Ooh, did I put that? Here we go. Here's Talks Hit with Violent J. So, I believe it was Wednesday night that the Talks Hit interview was taped, right? But Violent J went live on Instagram Thursday night. And when I tuned into it, he was talking about the 6th. So I started screen recording, and I was gonna do a video using some of just that. But then Talks Hit got announced, and he talked about it even more in there. And I realized using context clues that he had talked about it with Manny, and then it was kind of fresh on his mind because he echoed a lot of the same stuff that he said in the Talks Hit interview. If you haven't seen the Talks Hit interview, we're going to break that down now, but go watch the full thing because it was a very good interview. They talk about the comedy tour, and Jay says it's not stand-up. They compared it to wrestlers doing one-man shows, like The Undertaker doing his show, Mick Foley. Says he doesn't have funny stories, he has fresh stories. Says some people don't understand that these stories are from the perspective of a scrub, and that's why he's sharing them. They ask about the Bret Hart story that he teased, but he never told on Patreon. Basically, he went to a wrestling convention, and Bret Hart was talking up Ryan Shamrock, if you guys remember Ryan Shamrock from back in the day. DDP said that's his boy, and let's see. Oh, no. DDP was trying to get Jay to do yoga. That's what was going on. DDP was talking to Jay, trying to get him to do yoga. And then got word from somebody that Bret Hart wanted to go smoke a joint with Violent J in the hotel room. So they went, smoked a joint with Bret Hart. And Jay was trying to talk to him about the Legends show they did at the Gathering. Bret seemed like he could care less about what Violent J was saying. KFT cuts a little bit of a promo about how ICP is the dream, how they've accomplished all their goals, and talked about how they celebrated as fans when they saw that they made it into WWE back in the day. Jay says that to some people ICP is what Michael Jackson is to him, and that when fans thank him, he sometimes is overwhelmed. He says if he feels like when fans thank him sometimes, that's how he would thank Michael. That's how he equates it. Talks a little bit about the art of not giving a fuck. Talks about his girlfriend Sarah crying over the comment section sometimes, and how he tries to tell her it's better if you just don't give a fuck about this. There's so many people on the planet who really gives a fuck what one asshole says on the internet. But he gets upset too when he sees his girl or kids get upset or suffer over that kind of shit because they see some of the nasty shit that people be saying online about them, and it does affect them. But Jay tries to no-sell shit. He even talks about them no-selling shit getting thrown at them when they're on stage. How if they get fucking nailed in the face with something, they will no-sell that shit like it did not affect them. And he talks a little bit about the kind of people that do throw shit. Fans that just wanting attention is how Jay puts it. How sometimes there'll be a motherfucker in the front row flipping them off. And it's like, dude, you had to like sit there and wait. You had to sit there and wait for that spot just to flip us off. Like the dedication, they're almost the bigger fans. Jay talks about how it's just an extreme attempt to get acknowledged, that how they're the biggest fans. The biggest fans do the craziest shit. So they no-sell that shit. 13 minutes in, they talk about the gathering in the House of Horror show, how it's based off of the tour. Same set and set list, so it's going to be the same set that was up on stage, or a very similar set. Ash asks if they will have the Malenko era paint. And Jay is kind of confused by this question. He doesn't know what he means, because he's like, this is the same paint. Jay says he never switched it up on purpose, though. Let's see. Jay says that show will be easy, and that the newer songs are harder to memorize. Old songs are easy. Jay says he sucks sometimes on stage. He says when he was doing the Amazing Jekyll Brothers show in Florida, he didn't rehearse it and he fucked it all up. He talks about Riot Fest recently in Chicago with bitch-ass Corey Feldman, as he refers to him. How he blanked and screwed up like 8 songs in a row during Riot Fest, and no one really even seemed to notice. He screwed that up at Riot Fest because his hearing aids got wet, and he couldn't hear anything, and he started to panic. But he got it back towards the end of the set. They give him props for walking out at Triple Mania. Jay says that there was a woman sitting ringside that everybody was paying respect to. And during the match, Jay turned around and screamed in this old woman's face, "What the fuck?" as loud as he could. Turns out that old woman is the wife of the owner of AAA, from what I understand. So basically like Linda McMahon, essentially. Let's see. But yeah, he talks about how that really that trip took it out of him. His knees were shot. The next morning he was in a wheelchair because he was running through the airports trying to make it. And he also admits he needs a double knee replacement at this point. Let's see. They talk about Hugo Savanovich, which is a famous AAA announcer that Jay got to meet. He talks about getting a video from Abdullah the Butcher's House of Ribs with him, commentating back in the day, and how he was a fan. Didn't even realize he was talking to him, though. Says he was in a lot of pain at Triple Mania, and adrenaline got him through. That's what got him down to the ring. He wanted to kiss the canvas. He's been doing this tour of wrestling promotions where he's been kissing the canvas of different wrestling promotions. Let's see. They ask a little bit about seeing Hatchet Man signs at Raw and stuff back in the day. Jay says it's always been the same notoriety to them, playing to the same size crowds their whole career, which I thought was a kind of an odd answer. Not a day goes by where he doesn't think how crazy his life is. Jay says he's a very emotional person. Seeing other young people reminds him of his children, and he will just start to get emotional just talking to other young fans. He loves kids so much that sometimes it's a physical pain. He wishes that the doctor could give him something to turn that down. Says he cries every day over something. Jay talks about a movie coming out where one of the kids dies, a Juggalo movie coming out where one of the kids dies while they're going to the gathering. Now, he says he doesn't want to see the movie because of that. Now, no spoilers in this because it's not exactly accurate. That's not really a spoiler, but he's talking about off-ramp, I believe, there. I believe he's talking about the off-ramp shit. Jay, you should see that movie, dog. If you're watching this by any chance, see that movie, dog. And I'm sorry for saying that you were offbeat. The hosts talk about growing up, scrubbing, and having to hustle to get to JCW shows back in the day, wearing the same Bret Hart shirt to school. Jay says, make that shit fresh. Shout out to the Floobs. Jay says, that's why people, let's see. That's why he tells people to get to the gathering. Because there's some people that come up to him and say that it's their dream to get to the gathering, and they still haven't gone. And that kind of makes him mad, because to him it's like he can't understand, like, that's not that crazy of a dream to accomplish, you know? You can totally make that happen. You got a whole year to prepare every year to get to the gathering, and you still haven't made that happen. Yeah, I can understand. I can understand. It's not that hard to do, honestly. Says they deserve to be dogged for not going if it's their dream and they still haven't gone, which is a strong stance, but I understand it, honestly. Because if it is your dream, you would be doing everything to make that happen, and that's not that hard of a dream to accomplish. Shay talks about the guy who walked to the gathering back in the day that they met at a meet and greet, and how they didn't believe the dude. The dude said he walked to the gathering, which I think, are they talking about supper time? When they talk about that, shouts out to supper time. I know there's a story about him legendarily walking to the gathering. But anyway, they met a guy at the meet and greet, said he walked to the gathering. They didn't believe him until he turned around and walked away. And they said that they described his feet and legs as looking like he stood on a bomb as it exploded. And they realized that motherfucker really walked to the gathering. So if you really want to get it done, you will find a way. Yeah. See, Trickster said, I talked to a ninja that almost died walking to the gathering before last. See, you should put your life on the line to walk to the gathering of the Juggalos. What's your problem? Let's see. KFT says he used to be that guy making the excuses. Jay says that it's all about the memories. Ash asks about the slow songs that ICP has. Stuff like Pass Me By or Behind the Paint or Time. The notion of time really seems to strike Jay. They did a podcast about time and Jay missed it because he had to go to the hospital. If you guys remember, I think that's one of the Patreon/Twitch streams. Jay says Take Me Home is one of his favorite ICP songs. They ask about Cracked Tiles. This is good. This is a good little chunk. Jay says at the time he didn't think it was a good idea to release, well, they all didn't think it was a good idea to release a Violent J rock album. And then he laughs. And he laughs about the Some Good Pussy song. He's like, we all put, like, how everyone reacted to that and whatnot. How it fucked everybody's opinion up is how he put it. Says he wishes he still had those recordings because he wants to release the OG version. That bums me out because the way he said it made me think he probably doesn't have the OG versions. That really bums me out. I hope that somewhere that shit exists because I'd love to hear those original versions. They say Sin doesn't want to sing anymore. Sin from Zug Island doesn't want to sing anymore. That's the guy who replaced Violent J's vocals. They tell a story about pulling up to a chick in a convertible back in the day, a convertible Sebring, and it turning out that it's not a chick, it's Mike P. Ash tells a story about going to a wedding and the groom getting roasted for being a former Juggalo. Manny asks about the next Joker's card. Now that's the video that I want y'all to see. I did a video about that and the live stream that I caught. Basically, Jay says he's not inspired right now, essentially. He has the beats, he's got the concept, he knows what it is, got 20-something different song ideas, but he's just not recording because he's not inspired right now. Doesn't want to make music any other way. Hasn't made a song except for the Gummy song for the Gathering giveaway. Now, we're going to get to that in a little bit. Says Jay and Shags are on that. Ouija's on that. Shaggy the Airhead's on that. Kung Fu Vampire, DJ Clay, Isham. He describes it as being 10 minutes long. But yeah, he's not really recording that right now because he's waiting to be inspired. Now, we're gonna get into that Gummy song here in a little bit. Manny asks about JCW Lunacy. Now, this is the other juicy part. I almost made a video about this too. Jay mentions that there is a secret YouTube channel out there with 8 episodes, 8 fully produced and edited episodes already up. They already exist. They have 8 full episodes. Manny describes it as being WWE quality. Jay says that it's certainly the best quality stuff they've ever done. JCW has ever done. They're gonna be on Triller, it seems, 45 minutes long each. These episodes of Lunacy. There's 8 of them already in the can, by the way. And then, going forward, they're going to be doing Lunacy from Harpo's every week on Triller. I think that's the description, is every week. I don't know if maybe he meant every month. I think it's pretty ambitious to be doing a live pay-per-view every week from Triller. We'll see how that goes. Then he talks about this blue cane gimmick. He also has a, let's see, he wants to do a pink cane gimmick and then do a thing where a cease and desist comes from WWE, but then yellow cane comes out and they do a different color for a while until it turns to white cane. And then when white cane comes out, he will be like cocaine. He's going to turn into cocaine, and then instead of fire coming out the ring posts, he's going to put his hands up and drop them down, and cocaine powder is going to is going to shoot out of the turnbuckles there, out of the ring posts. And he's got a weird, let's see. He's got a rude fast food Ronald McDonald type gimmick he wants to do that hands out cheeseburgers and then tells the crowd he spit in them. The tag partner will be Booger King, and their manager is Wendy. Let's see. The cocaine idea was Willie Max. Ash puts over Jay's commentary on Stranglemania. Jay talks about GCW, Backyard Wrestling 6, and then doing local wrestling commentary for a promotion that told him that was a family-friendly show and how he felt he was really lame on it. Does anyone know what the fuck that show was? Is that a show where I can actually see some of that commentary? I think I know what show that was, and I think one of y'all sent me a link to that shit. I want to see the lame commentary, though. Jay brings up JCW title being defended in WCW twice back in the day. Jay says they have a coffee table book coming out covering their careers in pro wrestling, starting in the backyard, going all the way forward. Tells a story about wrestling in a tournament for WCW, but dropped out to go to ECW. The tournament would have led to them, meaning ICP, wrestling each other. They wanted to take their shirts off in WCW to reveal they were going to ECW, but they never even went back to ECW. They never even got to do that angle or anything. They would have been a mystery tag team in ECW and fought against Raven and someone else. And they would have gotten beaten down pretty bad that first appearance, but then would have come back and whooped some ass. Jay talks a little bit about being in the ring with Eddie Guerrero. Says that sadly Eddie was out of it in that match. Eddie was on something in that match, he thinks. But Eddie was always cool to them and said nice things in his book even about ICP, and Rey Mysterio too. Jay says he doesn't watch modern wrestling much. Says he lives on YouTube. He watches a lot of YouTube. Violent Jay's son JJ had his friends over for the Super Bowl, and Jay couldn't figure out how to put it on the TV. Let's see. When he split up with his wife, he wasn't watching TV at all. He was watching Netted. Doesn't know how to watch wrestling these days. Says he does watch WrestleMania and he likes Royal Rumble too, but doesn't really watch the modern stuff. JJ and Roman. Let's see. What was that? I think it was a story about bringing JJ to see Roman Reigns back in the day or something. He likes the Final Boss Rock angle. Jay brings up the Vince McMahon stuff. How he thanked Vince McMahon when he met him. Jay says there's nothing quite like wrestling. Talks about the Redwood Giants. That he poached kind of from MLW and NWA, 2 giants from each company, and put them together. Manny on commentary. Let's see. They do a gathering of the Juggalos. They already did a gathering of the Juggalos contest ticket giveaway, where you had to draw a version of Shaggy 2 Dope for some reason, and Snaky 2 Dope won. They got to let Jay go because he has a comedy show that night. Jay says he hopes... I don't even know what that means. Oh, the guy who won the ticket. Jay says he hopes the guy who won the ticket goes. I guess the guy flipped his car and survived. So he's definitely trying to go to the gathering this year because he has a new lease on life type beat. And says he manifested that shit. Jay thanks them for supporting them all the years. KFT quickly tells Jay how he got into the Juggalo world and thanks Jay. Ash thanks Jay. Jay really wants them to watch Lunacy. Says, Manny, give them the link. They say their goodbye. Their goodbyes and Jay's out. I think I can show you guys that shit now. So if you go to the website, after I heard about this gummy shit, I went to the website and looked this up. And sure enough, it did list the Gummy Sour Apple as a CD single for VIP. And for the Dead Rockstar Seance, another version called Sour Cherry. Now, I did some speculating on that purely speculation video about what those two versions could be. Could it be two different remixes? Could it be the song cut in half because Jay said it was 10 minutes long? So did they cut the shit in half and make it two songs? I don't know. Fuck. I gotta find my other notes. All right, I'm gonna run through Shaggy on Artist Friendly with Joel Madden, then do some Shaggy show stuff, and then we be out. I think my food's almost done too. I think Emily's about to come out here. Yeah, we at the end now. And I'm gonna try some steak and eggs with the Ummo hot sauce. That is smelling mighty good. I'm hungry as fuck, so. All right, Artist Friendly with Joel Madden with Shaggy 2 Dope. This is a like 15-minute long clip on YouTube, but it's like over an hour long on other podcast gimmicks. It opens with some cat talk. It talks about dating Renee back in 1998-99 and hooking up again with her 10 years later. Joel says ICP is interesting and still relevant. Shaggy says they've never had to play by any rules. Shaggy says that they were blackballed for telling the industry to fuck off, which is something I definitely agree with. Joel talks about their brand and how everyone knows them. Shaggy says the money doesn't match the notoriety, and they were always putting back money into the company. Talks about selling out and not being bought. Shaggy says they got called sellouts when they did the George Lopez show back in the day. They do festivals now, but they still spray Faygo at them. They wouldn't even do festivals back in the day because they felt that was selling out, I guess. Shaggy talks about making it worth your time and how he wants to be at home with his family and being on the road for too many years. So I think this moment really highlights Shaggy 2 Dope's mind state these days. Which is something I've speculated on here before, how Shaggy's raising kids. Shaggy's got a couple of young kids who are still, going through school. He wants to be home for a couple of his kids' milestones. He says he wasn't a deadbeat dad, but he definitely missed some of those milestones with his twins and his other grown daughter when they were coming up. But now they don't need to be on the road, so he spends more times with his kids to be with them for those milestones. Some people are not cut out for being on the road. They talk about maintaining a legacy, streaming and staying consistent, knowing success will happen no matter what, no backup plan. They didn't wait for a label to tell them what to do. They just started making albums and releasing them on their own, selling 80,000 copies on their own and getting signed. And yeah, the label not knowing what to do. They're talking about Jive a little bit there. How they took the reins for themselves and literally threw a dart at a map. And going to Dallas, making it a clown town, wanting out of the label deal. How they've never been dropped. How they've always found a loophole or a way out. They talk about Jive to Hollywood. They bought out the contract, changing the lyrics for Hollywood Records. Great Malenko being pulled. The bidding war and Island Records buying out the contract from Hollywood Records. Island merged with Def Jam and how everything changed. He talks about the story of the whole walking into Def Jam and the people saying in the office building, or in the offices saying, "What is this, Halloween around this bitch?" Island Def Jam didn't renew their contracts and how they walked away and went to E3, which is a little bit of a simplification of that story, because really they made Bizarre Bazaar and Forgotten Freshness 3 to get out of their contract. Then they let the shit expire and they were able to walk away because they didn't renew. They were on E3 for a little bit and then just on Sony Red for distribution. They basically were independent after that. Going to the Billboard Awards back in the day and getting booed when they got on the red carpet, getting out of the limo. I want footage of that so bad. I know footage of it probably exists somewhere. I hope that fucking sees the light of day one day. I want to see them getting booed, getting out of the limo so bad. Joel goes on a very long-winded thing about ICP being the heel in the entertainment industry and how they ran with it. They talk about the gathering of the Juggalos and having a place to go. Juggalos having a place to go. Shaggy says that Joel gets it. Joel says that maybe ICP doesn't even fully get it, which I found interesting. That's something I kind of say on here. ICP having multiple career killers and it never stopping them. Stuff that happened to ICP that would have killed other people's careers. Shaggy says the never give up advice, and I love this advice. I give this advice myself. There's one thing that all successful people have in common, and that's that they never gave up. So, yeah, if you truly love this shit, that will shine through. Money can't be the driving force. There's no money till you take it somewhere anyway. So you got to drive yourself there and not have money be the driving factor, or you're going to quit real fucking fast. Joel says everyone embraces them now. Shaggy says that that's the real payoff. They never stopped, and they kept going at the same rate. Also that the old guard of the industry has kind of dropped out and been replaced by younger heads. The public is scared of Juggalos still. Shaggy says the whole thing humbled the fuck out of him, and maybe it would be different if they had the acceptance from the beginning. I think that's a really valid point. I think all the pushback, all the hatred has definitely humbled them in a lot of ways. And they're really, nothing really can stop them at this point because they've gone through a lot of bullshit from the industry. They're so used to being hated that it's hard to accept the love sometimes because they feel like it might be a setup. Says that his mental health is number one over everything. That's definitely true of this new Shaggy 2 Dope. Joel says he wants to write a book called Being Yourself and give ICP a chapter in that book. Shaggy says it's the art of not giving a fuck. Hey, sound familiar? That sounds like the art of the no-sell almost. Joel says he thinks they're in the most interesting and most important chapter of their career. Did I say Joe? Joel says they're in the most interesting and important chapter of their career. Shaggy agrees. The experience and maturity that they have now, they do it in a very different way. They both do different shit now, but the real magic happens when they come together as ICP. Shaggy says the big difference is entering this era with no hate. Joel says there's plenty of guys out. There's plenty of guys not here right now, either because they died or quit. Joel says that they're inspiring. Shaggy uses a metaphor of ICP climbing the mountain and cutting through the jungle with their machetes so that it would be easier for the next guy to make their way up the mountain. But they're still not at that summit. Joel says that they're the example that you can start something with your friend as a kid and make it work for this long. Which kind of goes back to the comedian at the beginning of the show, right? That comic at the beginning of the show really is, that's his point. Shaggy thanks him and says that this will be a good mood. This will put him in a good mood for the rest of the day. All right, now I got Shaggy show stuff to do. And I think my food will be here in a second. I think I'll be trying this hot sauce here in a second for you guys. We're wrapping up the show here now, though. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Shaggy Show stuff. I got a clip and some pictures to show you. So Shaggy Show Tuesday, July 30th started with Shaggy showing off this new zombie Jesus design for a t-shirt. I'm gonna show you guys a lot of t-shirt designs here. Here, put this up here. So there's the zombie Jesus one. On Thursday, bless you. On Thursday, he's gonna show the Gathering shirts that he will be dropping at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Oh wait, this is actually from that Thursday show. My bad. Shaggy, let's see. Shaggy struggles to remember the word Easter after saying the term Easter Bunny. Talks about the infomercial and the Gathering of the Juggalos flyer. Hell yeah. All right, I'm gonna try this food here. Thank you, baby. All right. What should I try the hot sauce on, you think?
Either the eggs or the potatoes.
Yeah, do a little bit of both. We'll do a little bit of both. All right, we're going to try the Ummo hot sauce. Tremata? OG Shack. What's that? Tremata? Help me read. Tramita. Thank you. All right. I'm going to do a real healthy dollop.
You're going to cry like a...
I know, I'm going to be... This is going to fuck me up. It's going to fuck me up real good. All right.
Y'all, he thought he got a spicy McChicken last night, and it was a regular-ass McChicken.
Oh, shit. Oh. It's so spicy. Immediately. Oh, fuck. No shit.
I got some cream sauce over here for your little cocktail.
Oh, fuck. Woo, talk about a palate cleanser. Holy shit. Woo. Okay, that shit kicks. Heat level, an 8 out of 10. God damn. No, it's good. It's got a lot of flavor to it. It's good. Woo. It's kind of a lighter one. I don't know if you can see the color on it. It's kind of a lighter sauce. Oh, that's good. It's got a lot of flavor to it. Like some tomatoey like undertones to it, I would say. It's good. It's hot as fuck though. Woo. I'm already over it though. I'm already over it. You got to try the 17th layer. Fuck no. Are you kidding me? You kidding me? Oh yeah, Bridget loves that hot sauce shit. Yo, we'll bring it to the Gathering. I'm sure fucking Ummo will have bottles on Deckington too. Okay. The Gathering of the Juggalos flyer. Where was I?
Good night, nice people.
Yeah, we're wrapping up now. I'm almost done. And then we're going to get the hell off of here. Shaggy. Oh, God, where was I? Oh, boy. Shaggy struggles to remember the name of the tattoo guy he did a podcast with when he was in LA. His name is Scott Campbell. They remember eventually. They promo the Oklahoma show going down October 19th. By the way, that was a tremendous palate cleanser. That fixed up my voice was getting a little tired. I don't know if you guys noticed my voice was getting a bit tired. That just like refreshed me like a motherfucker. That was that was tremendous. Yeah, if your voice starts to get tired, chug some Tramita. Chug some Tramita real quick.
I used to keep Flamin' Hot Cheetos in my center console when I worked overnight, so that like if I would start to get really sleepy when I was driving,
To wake you up?
I would just shove like 4 fucking Flamin' Hot Cheetos in my fucking.
Y'all hear the energy Flaming Hot Cheetos story here?
And that shit literally would wake me the fuck up. Like,
Holy fuck! Y'all hearing this weird story? Y'all hearing this? Holy fuck! Yeah, it actually. It's from outer space? Holy shit. 100% natural and from outer space, Ummo says. Yeah, it's fucking good. It's fucking good. I probably did put a little too much on, though, I'll be honest.
I knew you were gonna do that.
I'm gonna be chugging water with this fucking meal of
Well,
mine.
it's the worst thing you can do. It's oil based. It just spreads.
It actually, it didn't stick, the heat didn't stick around for too long. It's already dissipated. Oh, fuck. All right, I gotta get through these. They talk about the Olympics. They talk about the Wakko Wicked Shit Weed Strain. With the Olympics talk, they talk about field hockey. They look up odd Olympic sports. Manny shows up at some point. They try Fluffy Fago, which is Fago with fluff in the cup. Like,
Oh, like they've been doing that with Coke.
yeah, that was the idea. It kills the carbonation immediately in the Fago, though. But they used regular Fago Cola, which already has low carbonation, in my opinion. So, but they said it killed the carbonation. Last Tuesday's stream, let's see, they're moving to YouTube, basically. They're going to multi-stream. They attempted the multi-stream. It didn't go that well. Spoiler. Talk some more about Game of Thrones, House of Dragon, dick sucking. Talk about 14 years of Walking Dead, how it went too long. When do the zombies finally just decay to nothing and stop functioning? Which, I mean, I feel like after 14 years, those zombies should be long fucking decayed. Shaggy gets mad at the chat for suggesting other shows with dick sucking in it, like Oz and Skinamax back in the day, Real Sex and Taxi Cab Confessions, because you did not see dick sucking in those shows. There's no penetration in those shows. You're liars. And I'm with Shaggy Two Dope. You're liars. There's no dick sucking or penetration in any of those shows. You lying liars. Shaggy's mad that he's already seeing Halloween advertisements. They talk about Robert Downey Jr. as Doom and Marvel. Some stuff about Deadpool. Stream starts lagging a little bit. They talk about gun talk and national days, an automatic Desert Eagle. They talk about the coincidence of Ouija getting a colonoscopy too recently. National Father-in-Law Day, Climb a Mountain Day, Whistleblower Day, Cheesecake Day. Shaggy tells Manny to get a cheesecake out the fridge after that. They talk about guns some more. Shaggy breaks out some clown artifacts. The Big Money Wrestlers script, which is possibly an early draft. Let's see. Did I read these already? Why do I feel like I read these already? Did I read this shit already? Boy, I feel like I read this shit already. Anyway, there's some really good clown artifacts he breaks out. I'm going to go through it anyway because I can't tell if I fucking read this already. Yeah, apparently there's a DVD of Big Money Wrestlers outtakes that Justin needs to rip. Shaggy reimagines the Joker card shirts. There's original art for the Carnival of Carnage reimagining shirt. Boy, I feel like I read this shit, guys. There's a drawing of Jelly Nuts the Clown, the webmaster from back in the day. Some pages from a Wicked Clowns comic book sequel. Just pencils, like 10 pages. So there was a Wicked Clowns comic book sequel from back in the day. And even more pages from a third issue or a second version of that second issue. On tracing paper for some reason. An OG rough draft of the Riddle Box sketch. I would have shown you some of these clips, but they're pencil, almost all of them, and you can't really see much of this stuff. The Joker's Gallery EP info. This was by far the most interesting stuff shown, I would think. There's a couple other things here, too. But anyway, there's a folder with a track listing. Here's the track list of the Joker's Gallery EP, which if you don't know, Joker's Gallery EP was going to be the thing that they released on Jive Records, bitch-ass Jive Records, before they signed him for a full LP, which ended up being a Riddle Box. They were going to do this EP. Side 1 was called Enter, with an intro called Ticket Please, 3 Rings, Lil Something Something, and Toy Box. That would be side 1. Side 2 would have been Exit, Joker's Wild, Chicken Huntin' Remix, the Mr. Martin skit, and then 12. That would have been the Joker's Gallery EP, which we've never really seen a track listing or heard this much info about that. They talk about he breaks down some more stuff with the liner notes. The liner notes say the Juggalo, Violent J, and Shaggy. Too dope. Well, I don't know why Shaggy is in parentheses. Shaggy doesn't know either. And a list of clowns. They actually list the crew of onstage clowns in this liner note. There's some border drawings for the EP. No actual cover art, but some border drawings that Shaggy had done and not even finished before they changed their mind, apparently. Justin pulls up some old ICP website stuff in the background, and 7 shirts on Thursday will be revealed. Okay. Shaggy's going to cover... Here's the Thursday show now. Shaggy's going to cover Hulkamaniacs in Heaven. There's no Manny again for this stream. Shaggy's mind blown that the gathering is only in 2 weeks, even less now. Next stream on Tuesday will be on YouTube, and they're going to multi-stream. That didn't turn out that great. They do some TikTok advertising streaming. They're trying to get their booty burner TikTok up to 1,000 so they can stream on the burner TikTok and not risk their official TikTok because they get kicked off of TikTok every time they go live. Here's the Zombie Jesus t-shirt. Manny shows up and talks about the interview he just did with Violent J, or he hints at it. He doesn't say it's Violent J. Says he gave away a gathering ticket on Talks Hit to someone who drew a snake like Shaggy. Manny won't wear the Zombie Jesus shirt because it's sacrilegious, and Shaggy thought it was because of the Easter Bunny that was in it. Shaggy thought it was just the Easter Bunny that was keeping him away from this shirt. All right, here's the 7 Gathering of the Juggalos designs that Shaggy drew. 1 for each card. They are a little blurry because Justin cut them out of one big image and cut them up. But, yeah. Shaggy clarifies that the shirts will not be as blurry in person. All right, I'm going to show you all these shirts here. Okay. And I put them in order. So here's the Juggalo. My apologies for them being blurry, but that's how they were shown on the show. And these will all be at the gathering. These are all exclusive shirts to the Gathering of the Juggalos that Shaggy drew. Here's my fun house. Here's Toy Box. Here's Piggy Pie. Here's I Want My Shit. Here's Birthday Bitches. Some of these are really fresh, by the way. And The Witch. You did 1 for each Joker's card. There's 2 Joker's cards, technically, for Wraith. So 1 for Hell's Pit, 1 for Shangri-La. And I think I have another Shaggy image I'm going to show you guys here in a sec. Oh, and I got a clip to play for you, too. Shaggy chilling with homies, listening to the country. Shaggy, let's see. Shaggy was listening to a country song about a lighthouse. Shaggy casually drops a Rendlesham Forest reference, which surprised me. Country and pop songs talk. They show the gathering flyer. Someone in the chat asks when the next gathering is after they show the flyer. Shaggy says he thinks the performances at people's camp setups are dope. Let's see, some 9/11 talk. How they gave that dude a plea deal. I guess there was some 9/11 mastermind they gave a plea deal, which means he finally sang in Guantanamo Bay. They broke him. They finally broke him. Took what? 25 years to break him, but they broke him. Shaggy would take the plea deal and tell on you so fast, he says. Shaggy would be a rat. Let's see. Manny excited that they're shooting guns in the Olympics. They show the bee botch, which I guess, if you haven't seen this, there was an archery motherfucker where the bee landed right on the fucking edge of the bow and screwed up the whole shot. Shaggy brings up transvestites in women's boxing. Fake news. This is already known to be fake news, and Shaggy was talking about this. He talks about it again on Tuesday, by the way, yesterday's episode. We'll get to that here in a second. Shaggy says you got to cut your wang off and grow titties to compete. Manny brings up furries after this. Justin denies being a furry, but brings up the term fursona really fast for someone who denies being a furry. They play the Olympic B archery footage. They go through some RIPs, and Shaggy whips out fingerless gloves for some reason to talk about the dead. Haley Mercked, star of The Bachelor, only 31 years old, died of leukemia. You know who that one is?
Me?
Yeah, Haley Mercked.
I fucking hate
You don't like The Bachelor?
that show.
Oh, my bad. Thought that might be one of them. You know who this is? Erica Ash from the Scary Movies.
Yeah.
She died of cancer.
Whoa.
Yep. An ex-baseball player died of an ATV accident. I missed his name. Some golf cart accident talk. How Shaggy had to have a skin graft on from his thigh to his foot because he fucked his foot up so bad it was leaking plasma. Foothole Wendy was a nurse that came to treat his wound and vacuum out the plasma in his foot wound. Foothole Wendy. Shouts out to Foothole Wendy. Shaggy's real close to getting his driver's license back. Rest in peace to DJ Polo. Rest in peace to Chino XL. Shaggy says that he was a fan, but he does not mention them. Does not mention him ever dissing ICP. Shaggy tells some pooping and puking tales. Shaggy wants to know why people hate Jimmy Fallon so bad. Justin is a fan of Jimmy Fallon and his Universal ride. Some Star Wars talk. Manny is turned on by Jabba the Hutt licking Leia. I guess they sold the bikini for $150,000. No, $175,000. Star Wars Would You Rathers, Top Dog Boxing, brutal bare knuckle boxing fights they watch for a bit. A skateboarder breaks the handstand world record of 19 seconds, but she has no legs. Manny says he would hit it. Let's see, bowling ball football on Legos, which is really weird. It's soccer with a bowling ball, but on Legos, barefoot on Legos. I don't know what kind of sadistic fucks would play that. Shaggy talks about stepping on Faygo soda caps on stage while being barefoot and how they would fucking leave these circle cuts in the bottom of your feet. That sounds awful. Lots of feet injuries with Shaggy Toed Up in this episode. Shaggy shares some factoids with us. Manny has a Manny Rhodes t-shirt, which I think I have a picture of for you. Look at that, huh? I think Manny said one of the random who just sent us a t-shirt designed this. Look at that t-shirt, huh? I think Manny's going to have these at the gathering. So that's Manny's shirt for the gathering, huh? You like that? All right. So here's the Tuesday stream from last night, which did not go down well. And I'm done. I'm done after this. This is the last thing. I swear. It's the last thing. So I noticed this morning that shit was not on YouTube, so I went over to watch it on Twitch. It was broken into 4 different parts. Let's see. They need to get their TikTok numbers up to stream on there. Shaggy says he hopes he doesn't run into too many problems today, foreshadowing. 1 week till the gathering. Manny gets to show movies from 6 to 12 in the movie tent. Someone else takes over in the movie tent from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. So Manny's only there from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Manny thinks the term mukbang is something sexual. Shaggy plugs bar-ass hot dogs again, of course. Shaggy films something special for national days to make it more exciting. Shaggy wearing a Manny jersey for this stream. Manny will be slinging his jerseys in the movie tent, and I think this t-shirt too. LHRPG asked Shaggy Toed Up about updates on the 6 Jokers card. And I'm going to play you that clip here real quick.
LHRPG official says, yo, shit.
I think I rewound it here.
Quality shit right here. Boy.
What?
Yeah,
I reread that.
LHRPG official.
That's
says,
crazy,
yo,
right?
Shags, any updates on the 6th? Yeah, I got an update.
You have to update.
No, I'm hoping that that we'll get it started this year. You know what I'm saying? I seen Jay and I talked to him and he's talking about, you know, inspiration has to be there, and that's 100% true. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta agree with them. I'm not fully like the 6 hasn't hit me yet. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's gotta smack us upside the fucking head. And it hasn't done that to me yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm still like thinking of writing these other songs. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but fret not, my friend. You know what I'm saying? Shit will be coming.
I have information regarding that.
What do you have?
If they watch Talks Hit, the latest one that just dropped,
oh yeah,
our special guest Violent J, Manny Fresh asked the question, "What's up with the coming of the newest?"
Well, he just asked me too.
Oh yeah, and
what do you think just happened?
But
no, fucking.
He did say
LHRPG official just did.
Yeah, what'd he do? I don't know what he did. But check it out. Check it out. This is what exactly from Jay's mouth. He said that he's got
Manny just kind of reiterates
20 songs and the beats, but in the same exact thing. He just doesn't feel like being in the studio right now. He's got other things. He's not feeling it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he said, and that's what he said. He said, I'm not gonna make any music just to put it out there. And we're not. He said that's what he said. We're not gonna make any.
Why are you telling the whole thing instead of just having them go to and watch your shit?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, go watch Talks
It's just
Hit.
like,
Yeah, go watch Talks Hit.
Talks Hit.
I'm just saying, watch Talks Hit, the last one. Yeah, it's on YouTube, free.
Hey.
Okay. I got a couple more pictures. I think I got like 2 or 3 more pictures to show you, and I'm almost done with this wrap up. Someone asked Shaggy about the Jump Steady cover of Turn This Mother Out. I think they dropped that on something. I feel like they dropped that on something. Some Aerosmith talk. Apparently, Aerosmith is done, or at least the singer dude is done. MC Hammer versus Greg the Hammer Valentine. Who would win in a fight? Stream loses sound and starts blacking out a couple of times. Sound comes back, but Shaggy has a high-pitched voice for some reason. Seems that the YouTube goes down at that point, and they have to restart the stream. And it comes back with no YouTube. Justin's getting a lot of heat for fucking it up. Even death threats in the chat, apparently. Shaggy still hasn't given away the giveaway to the guy who named his record. Who would win in a fight, Tom Dub or Justin? Oiled up. They look up some Tom Dub stats to compare to Justin. I don't know what the consensus was who would win in a fight. I think they maybe landed on Tom Dub. National Days, Farmer Worker Appreciation Day, Wiggle Your Toes Day, Root Beer Float Day, and Fresh Breath Day. National Justin Sucks Day, National Night Out Day, National Engineering Day. Now, they filmed something special for National Day that was Shaggy 2 Dope eating a toothpaste sandwich while he washes it down with a root beer float. And then he goes and wiggles his toes in the swamp for dessert. And that was his National Day video. He's going to start doing these special mini vlogs for National Day to make it a little bit more interesting. The YouTube stream shuts down again. They come back and talk about a Olympic swimmer who got kicked out for fucking or something. Let's see. Shaggy draws what the fuck on the screen, and then an Olympic chick with a dick, which I guess I'm going to show you that now. And then it gets into some cringy talk. That's Shaggy's boxer drawing. Now, this was already clarified. It should have been well clarified to Shaggy at this point, I would imagine. Justin clarifies again that the boxer is a biological female. Shaggy is angry and insists that it is a dude. They Google it, and he slowly comes to accept it. There's some more trans boxer confusion / discussion. Manny still doesn't buy it. Says that he's going to need a gynecologist to believe it. And now Shaggy is now doubting it again. They play a reel from a movie called Gentlemen Broncos, which we have to see. It's the maker of Napoleon Dynamite. Has a new movie. And it looks really bizarre. Some Mr. Beast talk. Manny doesn't know who Mr. Beast is. Frontier Airlines got a pilot who got arrested. There's this weird sport called Calaco Storico that they show some footage of. Sound drops out, and that's the end of the stream. It stopped a couple of different times. All right. I'm going to get out of here because I'm going to eat the rest of this food. It's 2.5 hours I've been on here. Emily's upset. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Love you guys. Whoop, whoop. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like, gimmick, subscribe, gimmick. Thank you, Ummo. Stickers at the gathering. I'm going to try to do another quick stream on Sunday. Hopefully have some guests on to talk about Gloom to the Gathering. We'll see if I have enough time to do that. It's going to be real tough to have enough time to do anything in the next week. I'll see you guys in less than a week at this point. All right, I love you guys. Whoop, whoop. Have a good night. Make sure you hit the like, gimmick, subscribe, gimmick. Thank you for 6,200 subscribes. I love you guys. End broadcast.